Coaches said there might be a few defensive shakeups for the game against Arkansas. Have there been any made yet?
Yeah, we've been moving a lot of guys around, playing guys in different positions, just trying to make sure we get the right 4 guys on the field at the same time and put guys out there that can, make the plays when we need them to be made and line up and communicate well and everything like that. So we're looking to get the best players on the field.
Any specific moves, guys moving into a new position or a new starting position?
Not really yet, just searching for answers. We've had 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I guess, where we have not played well at all later in the game. So right now as a coach, I have to find a way to fix it. And, you just got to try every scenario that you can.
It seemed like Vic had a couple of struggles in the 4th quarter, maybe trying to go make the big play instead of sticking to his assignment. Is that something that you guys have talked to him about this week?
Not in particular, just focusing on your assignment, focusing on the right technique, focusing on having your eyes, in the right place, and just communication. There's been a lot of failures, for us right now in the 4th quarter and latter parts of the game. And it's frustrating because you play well for 1 or 2 quarters or make some plays here or there, and then all of a sudden you fall apart. So again, as a coach, I just have to do the best job I can to fix it. And if that means playing different players, that means teaching different techniques, or whatever the case may be, we'll have to get that done this week.
What are the chances you look at cornerback? You look beyond the big 3 of Hampton, LeGree, and Christian, and look to maybe give Rico or Jamari or somebody else a chance to step on the field and get a lot of playing time. Any chance that'll happen, or you just still rely on?
I would say chances are good, and a lot of that depends on how well that individual practices this week. Whether it's Jamari, or whether it's Jimmy, or whether whomever it is. It's about who can practice well, this week, and kind of try to structure practice in a manner that you have a first half and a second half. We have a first half of practice, and we'll come out and make the checks and communicate well. And when you get that break in the middle, okay, this is the second half of the game. Kind of focus on that and try to match that same focus and intensity that we had in the first half of practice. So it's really about who will practice the best this week.
You have to balance, though, making changes at this point against the fact that you're about to start a run here of 3 straight conference road games. You go into a very loud environment. On Saturday, I've been there a number of times. You probably have too. Man, where USC has not played very well in the past. Man, how do you balance giving new guys a chance versus relying on experienced guys that may have not formed up the expectations they had in the past few games?
Well, I'm not sure that experience matters a whole lot the way we've been playing in the 4th quarter. So, the definition of insanity is to do the same thing and expect a different result. So, again, as a coach, as a DB coach, I have to get it fixed, and we'll take whatever measures we have to get it fixed.
Do you learn as a coach sort of new methods to motivate them when you face, like you said, the same problem kind of week in, week out, and so you just pick out a new solution?
Yeah, you have to do whatever it is that comes to mind. Whether it's, obviously Coach Spurrier is involved, and he's been coaching for a long time, and there are things that he's told me to do, there are things that he suggested that I do. I mean, you just have to find a way to get it fixed at the end of the day. I don't think it's a rhyme or reason, but you just as a coach, I have to get it fixed, and that's what I'm working on doing.
Is part of it adjustments that they maybe make at halftime that are different from what the players are accustomed to seeing, or does that factor into the equation at all?
I just think right now we're not, one main thing is we're not doing a good job of focusing. We're running a lot of the same calls, they're running a lot of the same plays, we're in a lot of the same situations, but the focus right now is not there. So we just have to focus, and I have to make it where it's easier for them to focus, in the 4th quarter. So that's what I'm working on doing, and the guys are trying to do what we ask them to do. So we just have to get it fixed.
What have you seen from a positive standpoint that you can take?
That we are 4-1. I feel really bad right now. I can imagine how it would feel if we were 0-5. I would feel terrible. Like I said, I feel really bad, but we're 4-1. So absolutely, there are a lot of guys, and Coach Spurrier said that, hey guys, we have the same record as some of the other teams out there, and there are a lot of teams that wish they had this record. So I'm happy about that, but again, we have to play better. If we play better, who knows what may happen at the end of the season.
You spent a couple weeks working with Pharaoh before he moved over. What kind of athlete is he? Are you surprised that he's getting worked in now offensively?
I'm not surprised. He's a good football player, and that's why we recruited him out of high school. He did a good job. The same thing he did Saturday were the things that he did in high school, at block. So I don't think any of us are surprised at his ability to get in there and make plays and play with confidence. So he's a good player.